Hi everyone, Nessie here. So I'm here with my latest project. This time I did a lap book and I followed a tutorial by Nick the Booksmith. Loads of you have probably seen it. I'll be surprised if you haven't. But I will put a link to it in the description below. So this is it's a lap book. I have done lap books before, but not like this. Usually they're with file folders, but this one's done with a book cover. She does it with 2 book covers, I think, but I only had one, so I've used chipboard. Is it chipboard or thick card anyway? So anyway, it's quite a big one. So I'm going to do a flip through. I'm going to try and keep it in frame as much as I can. But keep in mind it is a lap book, so it's quite big and it flips and all of this lot. Let me give you some measurements first. So this one measures, let's see, about 10.25 inch or 26 centimeters that way. And it is, let me do it at the top, about 8.5 wide, which is about 21.5 centimeters. The spine is about 1.75 inch, 4.5 centimeters. So yeah, it's an old book cover. I think it was either Reader's Digest or AA Nature book, but I liked it because of the daisies. This was the cover of the daisies, and I just thought, wow, what a lovely, beautiful cover. So I wanted to use it, and I thought I would make it into a lap book. I covered the spine with a strip of fabric because I didn't like the writing basically on there. And then on the cover I have added a little clipboard. I have attached a little, I just basically stapled some tea-dyed paper strips together. They're just stapled to put on there, so there was something on there. Now this is detachable, it comes off, so you don't have to have it on there. You can take it off, use it, put it back on, carry it around with it on there. And also you need to take it off to get to the envelope that I put on the cover. So there is a policy envelope on the cover. I've done this lap book a little bit different to my usual style. I've tried to make it more simple so that you can add it to it and decorate it the way you want. I haven't really done any fussy cutting to it at all. I also haven't done any sewing in this one, which is quite unusual, but I haven't done any fussy cutting. I've just basically tried to keep it simple style. I've tried to follow Nick the Booksmith style, to be honest, because it's different to what I do and I wanted to do something different. So on the front there is a policy envelope with a little label on for you to write what you want. And inside the policy envelope there is a journal card, which is just a bit of ledger paper really, backed onto some card. Now I have inked all the edges of the cards, but I haven't overly decorated them. Most of them are quite simple with things like ledger paper or music paper on, and the backs are left blank for you to write on. I haven't really overly decorated them because I kind of wanted to leave it so that if the whole point of the lap book is that if you're going away somewhere or on a journey and you want to record it and collect things, then you can put photos on the cards and do your own little journaling spots, descriptions of your photos, that kind of thing. So I've kind of left it quite simple. But anyway, yeah, that's the cover. And it is a very hardback cover. So let's open it up. When you open it, it is like, I'm going to actually take this off so that it lies flat when I'm showing you. I doubt that is all in camera. Oh, I'm sorry. So that's the one side. There's the other side. I will do this side first. So on here we have a 2 small pockets with each with a tag in. Like I say, I have left these blank for you to do your own thing on. I have tried to follow the theme of daisies throughout, so there are some daisies. Some of the backing paper is daisies as well. And then there is a big pocket, and in that pocket there is a guest checklist, and there is a tea-dyed postcard. The checklist's been tea-dyed as well. And then this opens out again. So you have this, hopefully you can see it. On this side, first off, we have 2 envelopes. The bottom envelope is a small one. It has, it's a pocket, and in there are a couple of journal cards. These are Tim Holtz journal cards, so I've just added them. I've put quite a few of these in here for you to put a little photo on, write about on the back, whatever takes your fancy. And then inside, now I don't know if everybody has this problem, but I do. These little envelopes, I sometimes find it quite hard to get my fingers in, to get whatever's in there out. I have quite chunky fingers. So what I've done is I've done these little, all I've done is taken a bit of tea-dyed paper and wrapped it around the journal card, and then left a little tab that pokes out, but that's just so that I can take the cards in and out easily. I will leave them in there, but if you keep them in there, that's your choice. But again, there's 2 little Tim Holtz journal cards in there. And like I say, you just wrap that around, just slip it in. It just means that when it comes to taking them out, it's easier to pull them out. It just folds over. It's just a bit of tea-dye paper. And then there's a larger envelope here, which has a side tuck to it. This is another Tim Holtz card. That goes in there. That opens up. And in here there is a journal card. And then we have a larger pocket here, which has 3 tags in. And like I say, I've left the tags plain, so you can do what you want with them. You can, like I say, put a photo on, write about it on the back. It's your choice, really. Write about your day, whichever. And they go in there. And like I have tried to keep the decorations as simple as possible. Most of the decorations is just labels, tags, things like that. They're just, it's minimal, let's put it that way. And then this is a bigger file folder pocket here. And in there is a larger card with the daisy backing paper. And then this flips out again, like so. I don't know if you can. And then on this side, there is a large envelope that has a magnetic enclosure with the book plate on. And in there is another large card. And then this also doubles up as a pocket, and in there I've put a layaway tag that's been tea-dyed, and then a long thin tag that I made myself. and they just slip in there. And then over here, let me just open that up. It's going to be quite hard to, hopefully you can see that. Here we have 2 pockets. These have been made out of Tim Holtz journal cards. I've put a rub-on on them as well, on that label, and in there is a tag. This is also a Tim Holtz tag, and I noticed with some of his journal cards they're quite shiny, so the shiny card ones I have backed with tea dyed paper, just because I think it would be quite hard to write on the shiny card. So there's that one in there, and in here there are 2 more of his cards. And then down here there is a little belly band that I made out of a strip of file folder, and that holds a little notebook. This notebook is a little kit thing that Nick the Booksmith sells on her website. So, but it's just got a bit of tea dyed paper inside it. And then the belly band is also a pocket, and with this pocket I put a bit of Velcro on there as well. And in here there are there's just a few little stickers, little round stickers that slot in there, just to give you a little something that you might want to add when you're decorating it or writing. And also in the front pocket I have included a few little labels, blank labels, for you to label photographs or whatever, your choice. And then that notebook just slots in there like so. And then on the next section we have a long window pocket. This is a window pocket that's been done with glassine bag. I cut the bag up, it's not an actual bag, I just used the glassine to fill in the window. And that has a long card in, and that's it, you see, you could just see through it. And this has been decorated with a little tag that was also from Nick the Booksmith. That comes in the same kit as the little notebook. And on the other side there is a library pocket, which is also by Nick the Booksmith. So I will put a link to her shop as well as to her video. And in there are 2 journal cards. And on this side there is another big envelope here that acts as a pocket, and in the pocket there is a Tim Holtz card. There is also a file folder that is another of Nick the Booksmith's kits, and in there I've just put a bit of dotted notebook paper. But like I say, you can add whatever you want into that. And then inside the envelope there is another Tim Holtz journal card. Again, this is a shiny one, so I have backed it with tea dyed paper or tissue paper, I think that one is. But it should make it easier to write on. And then that slips in there. And then this flips out. And on here, see, this is something I would not normally do, but she did it in hers and I liked the idea of it, so I did kind of copy it. But these are photo mats. The corners lift up. Let me show you, so you can slip photos in like that. So there's 2 photo mats, and then there's these little removable cards so that you can write about your photo or journal about it. And then if you change your photo, you can change the card. They're both removable. Then this flips, and here we have, I'm hoping it fits in, back-to-back pockets with smaller pockets on the front. If I move it over, I'll do this side first. So I used a layaway tag to make the 2 pockets, top half and the bottom half, and in this one there is a couple of Tim Holtz journal cards, and inside here is just a tea dyed envelope. There's nothing in it, it's just an empty envelope that I tea dyed. I added some rub-ons, but basically for you to put whatever you want in there. And then there is a big journal card as well. And then on this side, the other pocket has a tag in. I have no idea where this tag came from. I just found it in my stash. It's probably from some kit, I don't know. But I'll put that in there. And on this side, I have done a little tea-dyed paper notebook. It's a really simple one. It's just a piece of card folded in half, slotted some paper in, and I've tied it with string. I haven't even sewn it, but you can change it that way. When you've used up your paper, you can add more paper, you can change the cover, you could put a different notebook in here. It's all your choice. So that is that side. And then onto the other side. This one might be a bit harder to show you without knocking the camera. So on this side, I have a large pocket here that has been made out of a Starbucks cup holder that I just covered with tea bags. Yeah, so it's been covered with tea bags, and in there are 2 of the Tim Holtz journal cards, and then there is a large tag which holds this envelope closed. So that goes in there and holds the envelope closed. It's just a plain tag. There's an envelope here, and in that envelope there is another large Tim Holtz tag. Not tag, journal card. That closes, and then that slips in there. And there. And again, I'm trying to subtly follow the daisy theme through. And then this opens up and you get this. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to try and show you this section first. I think I might have to put something under here to hold it. Let me see, what have I got? Will that hold it? Okay, hopefully that'll hold it. So here again we have another long window pocket. This time in the window I have put some Tim Holtz tissue paper and decorated it with some rub-ons and things. And I've decorated some of them with these little labels, and these are from is it Foxy Crafts? Tracy Fox? I'll put a link to her shop in the description below as well. And in there is a large tag, and then that goes in there, and then this flips this way. And on this side, hopefully you can see this side, there is a long pocket that's been made out of some ledger paper. It has a big label on, and in there is another large tag, that slips in there. And down here there is a little mini coin envelope, which again I couldn't get my fingers in once it's glued down, so I've done another little piece of paper. And in here there are some little sticker stamps, so they come out as stamps, but they're stickers. And then I just fold those in there. It just makes life so much easier when you can get them out. And then on this side there's a large back pocket with a smaller front pocket that has a window in. And in there is a journal card. And in the bigger pocket there is another bigger card with some ledger paper on. And then this flips over again and we have this layout. Hopefully you can see that. On this side, I hope you can see this side. Let me try and move it over a bit. Here we have a long policy envelope with a smaller envelope on the front that's been decorated with some labels and some washi tape. Again, I've done the little tab pull out. And in here what I've done is I've done a Tim Holtz journal card. And then I had, I bought some of these white cards. They're plastic. It's like a blank credit card thing. It's just a bit of white plastic. And I've wrapped some washi tape around it. So again, you can decorate your pages and photos and whatever with the washi tape. I don't usually include things like stickers and washi tape and stuff like that, but I just thought it was nice for, like I say, to decorate your pages. And then this opens, and in here there is a large card that again has just got some music paper on it, so you can add something to it yourself. And then this also doubles as a pocket. So close this quickly. And as it doubles as a pocket, all I've done is included a couple of blank tea-dyed postcards in there for you to do with what you want. And they slot in there. And then on the other side there are some slot pockets. I actually found a piece of music paper in my stash, and I think it was at the back of the book, and it said the Daisy albums, and I just thought, well, it just fits in so well with the cover. So in this one, in the back pocket, there's a long plain card. The next one has two longer Tim Holtz ones. Let's slip in. And then in the front one, there are also two Tim Holtz ones. I don't know why I tried to put them both in at the same time. It's easier to just do it one at a time. And then that's that side. And then this will flip back forward, and then it will flip out this way. So on here we have another slot pocket, which just has a nice long card in. And then this flips up, and here we have a tea-dyed envelope, and in this envelope there are two Tim Holtz journal cards. And then that flips out, and on the back there is another little pocket with a little tag on. does fit in there, yeah. And here there is a pocket that's been made out of a bit of ledger paper, which also has a tag. And then that flips out as well, giving you a blank space to add a photo, or you can use it as a journaling spot or whatever you wish to do. And they flip over. And then on this side there is a scrap pad. This is also I've done these before. Nick the Booksmith's ideas. I've done these before with paper and with fabric. It's such a nice little way of just doing it. So it's all just bits of scrappy, they're not scrappy paper, they're perfectly good paper for you that you can tear out, use, write on. There's the image underneath, and then when you've used them up or whatever, you can actually undo this and take the, I don't know what you would call that, but you can take that off, add more paper to it if you want, and just tie it up again. It does come undone. And then that's that side. So what actually happens is, this is like a concertina thing. Oh, there is no way I'm going to be able to show you this. But it kind of concertinas out as well. And then on the final side there is a big envelope. Nick the Booksmith, when she did this, she did a 3-section envelope. I only did 2 sections because I was worried about the bulk, to be honest. I didn't think it would take 3. I don't know if her books were bigger, they might have been, but I've done 2. I haven't jam-packed them. I have put some stuff in, but there's loads of room for you to add extra stuff in these. And the top bit, it bends to allow for bulk as well. So in here I have actually put in 4. In the first section I put in 4 of the Holtz cards. But like I say, this is a nice way of, you know, the little things you collect. I don't know about you, but when I'm on holiday, I like to keep all the programs and the little maps you get when you go to places and stuff like that. It's nice to look back on them, and you can keep them in here. And then in the back section there is a guest checklist that's been tea dyed, and a large journal card as well, and that goes in the back section. And then that just closes. Now, for some reason in England it's very hard to find these kind of washi type envelopes in a landscapes format. They're all in this kind of portrait format, so if you want them in landscape you have to make them yourself, but I think they turned out quite well. Quite happy with those. Yeah, so, and also the spines have been reinforced with fabric. I haven't put anything in here, but if you so wish to, you could slip a notebook in that. That is up to you. That is your choice. A notebook, a sketchbook. This has just been tied. It can be untied, but you can just slip it in anyway. And then it looks like so. Like so. There's nothing on the back cover. It's not too bulky. There's still loads of growth room in that, I think, for you to add your own things. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. So I will be listing this in my shop as well. So I will put a link to the shop in my description as well. So in the description I will put Nick the Booksmith video and shop. I will put Tracy Fox's shop in there as well, because I used quite a lot of her labels and definitions and things like that. Who else? That's it. Okay, so I would love to hear your feedback on this. It's the first type of lap book I've done. I'm actually currently just started doing another lap book. I'll quickly show you it on how different they are. This is more of a traditional lap book. I've only put the base together. I haven't decorated it or anything. That's what I'm going to be doing next. But this one, these are like huge. I'm going to show this when it's finished, I don't know. But you have like a flip out here. Then there's an envelope, more flip outs, pockets, big pockets. Then you have more flips and pockets, and the same on the other side. But this is more of a traditional, well, I don't know if it's traditional, because I think lap books are actually an American thing. We don't really get them in England, so I don't know. But whenever I've done lap books in the past, I've always used file folders. So this one's a little bit different, but it's more of what I've done before with the big pocket at the bottom. So yeah, this is my next project. But anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on this daisy one. So please do comment. I do try and answer you, and like, subscribe, follow, all the usual, you know. And I'm starting to waffle again, so I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.